everyone, today I'm going to do a video on things I've learned being married to a Muslim. So, when I was younger, I don't even recall living down the same road as a Muslim person. I think I went to school with one Muslim person. Yeah, and the area that I live was very British, very white, and it's only sort of changed over the last few years. So I had a completely different idea, and I made a lot of these mistakes yeah, before I met my husband. So the first one is Allah means God, and I made the mistake, and all my friends made the mistake, and they all say to me, yeah, because they believe in Allah, don't they? And I go, yeah, that's God. And they go, what do you mean? And I go, that they believe in the same God that you believe in. They believe in that God, but they just call it by the Arabic word for God, which is that. And I made that mistake, and I remember my husband saying that to me, and I was like, oh, really? So I made that mistake. Secondly is that they are really charitable, and even more so in Ramadan. I remember my car broke down once, and this guy, he pulled up and he towed my car all the way back to my husband's parents, and we were just like, thank you so much, what do we owe you? And he was like, no, it's on me. And we were like, no, he said, no, he said, I'm fasting, you know, I'm trying to do good things, and I've got a baby on the way, honestly, it's fine, I don't, you know, it's on me. Yeah, and I noticed that they're really charitable, and the reason they do that is like because they sort of believe that you do good things and you'll be rewarded and stuff like that during Ramadan, like it's a very holy time. So yeah, that's another thing I learned. The third thing I learned is that women have a lot more power than you actually think. And I've said it before about women, when they get married, it's down to them, it's like their choice, they're the ones that say yes. And women were actually given rights before the Western world gave women rights, and that's another thing as well. So yeah, I never knew that. The fourth thing I learned is that halal doesn't just apply to food, and everybody makes that mistake. I made that mistake, and my husband said, you do know that halal isn't just food, because I made that assumption, and I think everybody makes that assumption. It means allowed, like permitted. You can do it and you can eat it, and it's okay to do that. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't just apply. Halal doesn't. That word doesn't just apply to food. The fifth thing I learned is this one's kind of fascinating, but when I looked into it, I did find it quite a loose interpretation, but it's still pretty fascinating. That there are a lot of scientific facts in the Quran, and it's things to do with like space and mountains and how babies are created. There's lots of different like little things, and these facts, like these like paragraphs, were they came from a man who lived like 1400 years ago, who was completely uneducated, had no scientific background. There was no such thing as microscopes or telescopes or anything, and he came out with these scientific facts that have now been proven, you know, 1400 years later, or you know, around 1400 years later, they've been proven that this guy was right. But yeah, so it's quite fascinating. So they are the things that I have learned being married to a Muslim. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you learned something. Yeah, and I will speak to you all next time.